Hi, this is Aditya, and this is my team. Shilpi, Parth, Keyur, and Kunj. So we are from Project 2. So this is our sprint, and we did not achieve everything from our demo, or from our scope. So we'll just show you whatever we have achieved and what is spillover. I'll go first. I'll share my screen. Yeah, I hope you can see my screen. So we are planning to make an entire compose email all the way. You guys, you can see my screen. Just give me a thumbs up. Thanks. So it's an email template that can be chosen. A similar thing is there in campaigns, but then the only difference is it has in the scheduling options and everything else. This is comparative and minimized version of it. So what we did achieve was everything is here is working. Even the backend is awesome. Kunj can explain more on that. So what is not done is I just can get only contacts over here. I cannot get leads. Also, I cannot achieve just writing an email inside over here. So that's a spillover for me for the next sprint. And I am not very happy, but I'm still happy with what we have achieved. But yeah, it could have been better. But yeah, that's my thing. And now I think Kunj can help me out with the backend and he can show you the email part.
Thank you so much, Aditya. Hey guys, so I will very quickly share what I've done in the backend with you guys and share my thoughts and concerns so far with the project, with me personally, and less with the project. So let me know if you guys can see my screen now.
We can.
Okay, thank you. So I basically fired up the Swagger, which is basically used to test out API endpoints. So basically, whenever a person is working on backend has finished their sprint or finished their task, they can test whether their backend application is working or not without any sort of integration from the front end. So I will very quickly go to the endpoint that I've made, which is called Compose, in which we can basically input our parameters. And what it will do is I'll quickly get a mail into my personal email address or whatever email address I type in here. So for example, I'll write my ASU ID itself. And I'll quickly send this email using the execute button. And after it has been executed, you should be able to see, I should be able to see in my email that the message has been delivered. So we got response 200, which means that it should be working now. And if I open my mail, the body and the subject that is sent just now has already been delivered to my mail. So basically the functionality in backend is working. And after the integration and the front end development is done, we can close the story. And that was unfortunately a spillover from this sprint, which we couldn't do in time because of various bottlenecks and because some missing information from the company sponsors as well. And that's something we definitely need to improve on in the next sprint. So that will be all for my user story and what I developed. Thank you.
Keyur, you want to go next?
Yeah. Hi, my name is Keyur, and I worked on a user story which was used to get the user details from the backend. So, like here, you can see that if you pass the from Postman, you can say that if you pass the property key as email, you can get the email uh, here. And in this, I have a Swagger. I have added this. So, and description of the things I've done and responses and everything. Everything you will from backend, you will get the user data, and whichever field you pass on, you will get the details for that. And I've done the testing for it. And I was supposed to work on the dashboard thing, testing of it, and which will be like spilled over to the next sprint. And yeah, that's it for me.
To give a background to KU's story, so it was basically to retrieve different attributes for the given user that is logged in. So currently we just require email, but to make it generic, KU has given a great job to just make it generic, and we can get any field associated with it, not just email. We can get anything else as well. So that was something was not required, but he still achieved it. Parth, you want to go next?
Yep. So my part was on the backend side, and I created like a dashboard. I had a user story for the back dashboard, so I created a get and post API endpoints for the dashboard. Like you can get different metrics or analytics for the dashboard. So as an admin, you can choose which metrics you want and which is not. I can show one API endpoint just a sec. Let me share my screen. So, is it visible? No.
Now it's visible.
So for the dashboard, this is the post request, and as you can see, if I try out this one. So it will, oops, my server is off. But as of now, it's like it stores the different metrics into the dashboard API and into the database for the Postgres, and this is the database side of the for the dashboard. And now Sylvie can go ahead with the.
Thanks, Parth. So, hi guys. I'll just
Shilpi, could you also explain why Parth was doing the way he's done it when you're explaining, please?
Yeah, sure. So, we are trying to generate a CRM analytics dashboard wherein we'll try to get some metrics that the sponsor has asked us. So, to collect those data, and dashboard should be visible to only a specific user. That being said, it should be an admin. So, my role as well was connected with this. I was trying to create a tab wherein only the admin would be able to see the dashboard tab. I'll just quickly show what I have just created. So if I log in as an admin, over here I get a dashboard tab. So this is only when admin is logged in. Now, if I sign out from here and sign in as another user, I will not be able to see the dashboard tab. So that was my part that I completed this sprint. One another task for me was to implement the test email functionality, wherein we will be able to auto send us an email to ourselves on whenever we click the test button, just to check the email is as we suppose it should be. But due to some like the learning curve of the front end code was higher than we expected. So this task I'll be moving to the sprint 2 onwards, and yeah, we'll work it to finish it by then. So that's it from my side as well.
Yeah. So this is it. So we'll probably work more on the dashboard side in the consequent sprints, because that is the primary goal of the sponsor. Also, we'll cover up whatever is remaining in the sprint 0. Overall, the sprint has been not so great, but not at all bad. It was pretty good. The bottleneck primarily being, we have explained in our individual reports and the group reports as well, that a few things were missing from sponsor's side, and we also took a lot of time in the learning curve of the project. So I hope we'll be doing better next sprints. but overall we are happy with what we have achieved, and we'll meet next time. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you.